We are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business. And we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Take it Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. I feel like I'm singing. Listen, good morning. How are you all doing? It is hump day. I hope you all are having an amazing morning so far. I know I am. It's a cloudy and dreary day outside, and I guess that comes from the spider. If you remember the story I told you, I said I don't know if any of y'all believe in those type of things, but I know that every time that I kill a spider, it always rains, and it looks like it is going to be a rainy day. So with that being said, welcome to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. And so today's topic is faith without works is what? Is dead. Faith without works is dead. I am going to be talking about some things. I do actually have a game if we have some time by the end of the coffee with Nikkie. We will play it a few minutes before we close out the show. And yes, as y'all already know, it's our fun day. It's not a fun day Friday, but it's our multiple choice, because I know you all are at work and you can't really just be typing in these long drawn out answers, and I get it. So I'm good with that. So today I am going to be going live again. Remember, we are on this 30-day challenge, and the 30-day challenge started on the 27th. I think it started July 27th. I'm not sure, but we're going to end it August 31st. So every day I am doing a live. No, I'm not doing a live. Every day I'm doing a tutorial. For sure. It may be live and it may not be, depending on what my schedule will allow. Today I am doing another live not Coffee with Nikkie. I'm doing another live tutorial, and I'm gonna be doing a tutorial on the composition notebook. So I did the design aspect of it yesterday, and what we designed yesterday, I will be doing. I will be assembling the notebook, and so that's what's happening today. And I'm on my goal, on my journey to get 1,500 subscribers, y'all. 1,500 subscribers in 30 days. So therefore, I am going to be uploading tutorials. I'm probably going to be doing 2 or more videos a day on on YouTube. And then I'm also doing the same on TikTok, because I want to grow over there. And listen, I'm being very intentional about my growth. I haven't even thought about if I was going to do ads or ads yet, but I am going to be sending out emails to everybody and letting them know, hey, we doing daily tutorials, what you want to see, right? Because if you are not subscribed, you need to be subscribed. Come on over here and join us, because why? We popping. So that's part of my 30-day challenge. Another part of my 30-day challenge is my health, my fitness, my wellness. And so I'm actually on my day 3, because I started a little later than the original challenge. So the original challenge, I started with my 1,500 in 30 days. And so I'm also doing my health and wellness, and this is my day 3. So today was lower body and the bike. And when I did lower body, let me tell you something. I did not know I needed those stretches. I did not know I needed to move my body like that, because I'm like, oh yeah, the bike's fine. But when I did that, I was like, oh my goodness, I am not stretching a lot of parts of my body. And so, yes, I'll be doing that. I'm on my third day and I'm feeling good. I did it. I started late this morning, but I started late yesterday morning too, because I like to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning when I am doing my workouts, because I feel like I get everything done. I do all of that, do my prayer, my workout, my, shower and everything, plan out my day, and I still have time to do things. I feel like I get so much accomplished within that time. But today I woke up at 6:17 and I started right after. And I was like, I'm not going to make up any excuses. I'm going to do this, because if I put another day on, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, again, we know that that's just going to keep on stretching. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I am trying to be better. No, I'm not trying to be better. I'm getting better every single day, changing my wording. I am getting better every single day, and I'm doing the work that is required of me so that I can hit these goals that I want. And I want to say the same for you all as well. You have to do the work required. We're sitting here hoping and wishing and praying, and we're doing all of this, but we don't have no action behind it. And so that's why today's word is faith without works is dead. That's why we're going to do that today, right? So y'all already know I stretched myself to the max. Stretch myself to the max to get this 1,500 subscribers, because I already know, like, I was looking in the back end and I was like, well, I'm averaging about 200 and something every 30 days. So now that means I gotta really step up my game in order for me to hit this 1,500 and be very intentional. So that is what I'm doing. And I say all of that to say, to stay encouraged. I say all of that to say, you're not out here doing this by yourself. I say all of that to say, we are all going to struggle. We are all going to not feel like doing something, but I want you to look and say, well, we're all doing it, right? I'm not telling you to do something that I'm not doing. I am participating, and not only am I participating, but I'm participating myself and stretching myself to the max capacity. Because I don't know what I was thinking with this 1,530 days. I don't know, but I was like, listen, we're going to go for it and we're going to see what it do. So that is what we got going today. And let me check and see who's in the building so we could get started. Again, we are going to be talking about faith by itself is not going to do the thing, right? Faith by itself is not going to do the thing. There's some action that has to take place. There's some things that we have to do. And there is some wins that we have to have that's going to help build that momentum and help that confidence level grow so that you can make sure that you can do all the things that you want to do, right? Because you can do what? You can do what? You can do anything. You could do anything. Okay. So let me see who's in the building. Good morning, Christina. Christina's in the building. She said good morning. Y'all, if you are not part of my Facebook group, let me put it in the chat. I need y'all to be part of the Facebook group. And it's the public Facebook group, y'all. I need y'all to be part of it because this is where I'm hosting the challenge. And I'm not as active in there. And this is also something that's challenging me to be more active in the Facebook group. So I need y'all to make sure y'all going ahead and comment on the 30-day challenge post, please and thank you. Again, it's holding me accountable so that I could post in this Facebook group because I need to grow the Facebook group because Facebook groups is where the bag is what they say. Is what they say. Good morning, Melly Mel. Melly Mel is in the building. She said, good morning. It's hump day. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
Yes, indeed. Good morning, Melly Mel. How are you doing this amazing morning? Hey, Deltra. Miss Deltra is in the building. How are you doing, Miss Deltra? I hope all is well. She said, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Sheila from VA. It's rainy. Let me see. Well, we don't have the rain yet, but it looks like it's about to come down. Good morning from a rainy VA. How are you doing this amazing morning? I hope you are well, and I hope everything is better. Yes. Good morning, Miss Kim. Miss Kim is in the building. She said, good morning, lovelies. Good morning, Miss Kim. How are you doing this amazing morning? We got Big Meech in the house. We got Big Meech in the house. Say what? We got Big Meech in the house. We got Big Meech in the house. Say what? Maybe that'll be your song, Big Meech. What you think about that one? We got Big Meech in the house. We got Big Meech in the house. Say what? Let me know what you think. You are doing an amazing job, Nikki. Thank you so much. I am doing my best to lead by example. Again, I don't want to just say, I don't want to be the person that's like, I'm telling you something to do and you do this challenge and y'all do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, no, I need y'all to help me to be accountable, hold me accountable too. Because I know how easy it is to just be slipping. I know how easy it is, and I do not want that for me, okay? Good morning, Martini. Good morning. Martini is going live tonight at 9, right? Because it's 6 Pacific, right? Am I right? 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern. So she's going to be going live on Mawamo. If you are not following Mawamo on Instagram, please, you are missing out if you are not following on Mawamo, because she has such beautiful branding and messaging, and I absolutely love it. So she is going live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I may be wrong, and I'll wait for her to tell me if I'm right. But I think it's 9. 9 for us is 6 Pacific. All right. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning. And that is my accountability partner. How are you doing, Yolanda? You love it? Okay. We got Big Meech in the house. We got Big Meech in the house. Say what? We got Big Meech in the house. We got Big Meech in the house. Say what? Yes, that's the song. That is the song. I may forget it tomorrow, but for right now, if I say it enough, I got to say it enough to myself so I remember. Listen, I'm telling you, I couldn't attend the Canva classes in person. I couldn't find the replays. Can you help? Yes, the replays are right after the days. So it'll be the Zoom link. You'll be directly going into the Zoom link. So after day 1, it'll be right there. And then the password is right after the link. So you'll be able to join day 1, day 2, day 3, and even the bonus class. The bonus class is under guides and Kling AI. It'll be right there. Yep. All of that is right on right after the day 1s, not in the guides, right? Because I did the guides before we did the class. So it's in the community chat. I guess that's what you call it. I guess that's what we call it. Hi, Melissa. Good morning. How's baby girl? How are you doing? And she says she is blessed. Yes, and yes. We're on Baby Watch. Are we feeling anything? What are we doing? Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha is in the building, and she says she is truly blessed. Yes, and yes. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Please join me at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Yes, everybody, please listen. We support each other. This is what community is about. We build each other up. We encourage each other. We empower each other. So please make sure that you set aside some time just to be in the building. Listen, hear what she got going on, and, respond, communicate with her in the chat, give us some likes, share it out, do those things, right? Let's help each other. Let's help each other grow. And I think Chantel is going live too, but she's going live. Oh, wait a minute. I think no, she's going 7 Central. So that's 8 Eastern. Okay, y'all in these time zones. I got to fix myself with these time zones. Okay, so yeah. So Chantel, I think, is going live at 7 p.m., which is 8 p.m. here. And so I won't miss. Okay. All right. So Chantel's going live too. So when she come on, she'll let y'all know. I think I'm right, but just in case I'm not, she'll tell y'all if she comes in. All right. So today we are talking about faith without works is dead. Okay. Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. And that is from the scripture, James 2:17. Right. So we want to make sure that we're not just talking about it. We backing it up with that action, right? You don't want to just talk about it. You want to be about it. We talk about a lot of things. And when somebody talks about a lot of things and they do nothing, what do we look like? We look at them like, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at ourselves sometimes if we say all these things we want to do and then we don't move towards them and we don't achieve them because we're not moving towards them. And then we're looking at ourselves like, yeah, right, we can't do that. Yeah, right, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, right, I might be, I might be reaching too far. I might be doing too much. And then we start talking ourselves down. Like, we need to stop. We need to make sure that we big ourselves up. We need to make sure that if we say that we're going to accomplish something, if we say that we're setting out to do something, that we're actually going to take the action to move towards those things that we say that we want. We got to stop saying we want something and not doing the work. It don't just happen that way. You're not just going to pray things into existence and pray things away. That's not going to happen. You've got to do some work, right? There's got to be some things that's going to happen. Let me see. All right, let me just check. Okay, so Chantel is 7. Okay. I'm going live tomorrow then. I hope to be making stuff. Now you hope. You're going to be making stuff. Let's make something. Let's figure it out today. And let's put a flyer out and say we'll be making whatever that thing is. That's why I said I'm going to start going into my emails and utilize my emails. I barely send out emails. So I'm sending out emails and letting people know, hey, I'm about to be doing tutorials. And we're going to do this today. We're going to do that today. That's what I'm going to start doing, right? So I'm sharing that with you because I'm talking to you and I'm talking to me at the same time. I'm talking to you and me at the same time. We love to be, oh, I have faith it's going to happen. Oh, I hope it's going to happen. Oh, I pray that it happens. But we are moving and we're not even moving towards it at all. So how are we expecting something to work when we're not even working the thing? We have to make sure that we are working the thing. Right? We can't just say, oh, yeah, I want it and nothing happens, right? You got to want it and work it. You got to want it and work it. Somebody put that in the chat. You got to want it, yes, but you also got to work it. So you got to want it and work it. Somebody please put it in the chat. God can open the door, but he's only going to help you if you are walking towards it. He ain't going to pick you up and push you through it. God's not going to pick you up and push you through the door. You're going to have to start walking towards the door so you can get through it, right? You have to want it and work it. If you plant a seed, right? What happens if you plant a seed in the garden, no matter if it's great soil? You put the seed in amazing soil. This soil has compost in it. This soil is nurtured and has nutrients in it. And you put the seed in there and you don't water it. What's going to happen? You have great soil and you have a seed, but you don't water it at all. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? This amazing soil, right? I went and got this special soil because y'all know me for Mother's Day. This year I did not do it. Hopefully next year I'll be back into my gardening thing because I missed out because the deer just deterred me and just discouraged me. Not deterred me, but they discouraged me. So I get this amazing topsoil, and then I mix it half and half. So I get topsoil and I get mushroom compost, and that mushroom compost is like magic, okay? And I put it into my dirt and I mix it with the other dirt so I can have great dirt, right? And I don't exactly do compost, but my friend gave me some things that I can do to amend my soil. So I put like crushed eggshells in there. If I'm putting certain seeds in there, sometimes I'll put an egg directly in there and mix it up. I put the what is that? It's some kind of, I forgot, it's in a green and white bag. So before I put my seed in it, I put this stuff down, put the seed in it, and then I cover it, right? But if I don't ever water the seeds will never grow, right? And if I water the seeds whenever I feel like it, the growth of the seed is not going to be great, right? It's not going to be something that I can depend on because I'm not doing what I consistently need to do. And I consistently need to water my seed so that my seed can grow. I consistently need to prune so that anything is not taken away from the growth, right? And so this is the same thing that we have to do with ourselves, right? We have to make sure that we are watering and we are nurturing, and that is moving toward, you got to, water and nurture the seed so that it can grow, right? You can't just plant the seed and expect everything to happen. There's some work that has to happen before anything could grow. You have to make sure that you are taking care, tending to, watering your seed so that your seed can grow, that you can depend on it to produce fruit, right? And if you don't do the same thing with these things that you're praying for, or these things that you're hoping and wishing for, if you're not working towards it, you're not nurturing, you're not moving in a direction that's going to get you over the hump and get you to your destination, then guess what? It ain't going to happen. You got to start moving towards the destination. You have to start moving towards the things that you say that you want. You got to stop saying you want something, but you don't want to do the work, right? Because then how much do you really want it? Do you really want it? That would be the question, right? That would be the question. Do you really want it? So if you know that this is something that you want, then you know that you need to, it's not enough for it to be planted in good soil. It's not enough for you to just take the seed and put it in the dirt. Things gotta happen, right? That's the action that has to happen. We have to, like we was just talking about, you have to water it. You have to make sure that once it starts growing, that it's getting enough sunlight. You have to make sure that when the weeds are growing around it, you are pulling out the weeds so you're not choking out your plant, your vegetable, or your fruit, whatever. You got to make sure you do that. Sometimes, like with tomatoes, you get those little suckers. You got to pull that out because now the energy is going into those little suckers in the middle of the stems, and that's not where you want it to go. You want the plant to have all of the energy going to where the fruit is going to go, and not wasting energy into things where it's not going to go. Oh, that's a word, because we put our time and effort into things that may not produce anything. The sucker on a tomato plant is never going to produce the fruit. It's never going to produce the fruit, right? And so if you allow the suckers to stay there, now the tomato plant has to send out the energy to all of it, right? Because it's there, right? And so we don't want the energy to go there because it's not going to produce anything. So we prune that off, right? So that it can go to the stem and to the fruit so that we can produce the biggest tomatoes or whatever, right? We don't want anything that's going to stunt its growth or slow it down, right? And so that's what we do. And it's the same thing for us as people. It's the same thing for us when we want something. Don't put the energy into things that is not going to bear fruit. Don't put the energy into things that is not going to help you. You need to make sure that you put in your energy into the things that are going to bear fruit, the things that you're going to be able to eat from, the things that are going to be able to feed you and your family. You want to make sure that you put the energy into that. So you have to do the work in order for that to happen. In order for that fruit to grow, there's that work that has to happen. So I have to make sure that I am pruning the little suckers off, because the little suckers are not going to ever produce the fruit. All right, we got that. Let me know if y'all got that. Y'all already know. I can give you a good analogy about the garden any day, right? Any day. Good morning, cousin. Cousin's in the building. She said, good morning, my hearts. Good morning. You driving to Alabama tomorrow, right? We got a ride. We got a kid to send to school. Good morning, Miss Anita. Y'all already know Miss Anita. Ow, Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Ow. Good morning, Damien. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? And we are talking about faith without works is dead. And we were just giving a little garden analogy about the suckers in the plant and how you have to prune them because it's not going to produce fruit. And we got to make sure that we are putting our energy and our efforts into things that are going to produce fruit. And so those are our goals. So if we're going to put that energy and effort into something, let's go on ahead and do it. Because if we don't, guess what? The suckers are going to continue to grow and it's going to be depleting the energy going to the real fruit. And then you're going to have little sorry tomatoes. And we don't want to have little sorry efforts, right? We want to make sure that we're doing everything that we are supposed to do. Right? Faith is believing that God is going to do it, but alignment is moving like he already will, right? So what does it say in the Bible? It says, if you pray for something, believe that is going to come. Somebody tell me, please. If you're praying for something, believe that you already have it. I think that's how it goes, right? So if you're praying for it, you got to believe that you already have it. You can't sit there and doubt it. You got to believe that it's going to come to fruition, right? So you have to move like you already know that you have it, and you have to put that action into play, right? Because it's only going to work if you believe it. Like if you can't want to be fine, slim, thick, or fine and muscular and all of those things. You can't believe that to be true without the work. Like in order for that to happen, I'm going to have to work out. I'm going to have to believe that it's going to happen, but I'm also going to have to work out. I see myself like, oh yeah, you got to believe, you just got to believe. You can believe, but you also got to move. Believe and move at the same time. Those two things can exist in the same space. Okay, so I don't know where we got it in our mind that it's just enough to just believe. No, it's not just enough to believe. We got to believe and move, right? Because they're going to work together. They're going to help each other. They are the companion plants. Those are the companion plants, okay, for the faith and the work and the actions and the goals. Those are the companion plants, right? So we have to do both. We can't just leave it up to just believing. We got to believe and we got to move. Somebody put that in the chat. You got to believe and you got to move, right? The Bible also say, yes, listen, there's a lot of lessons in there, right? It also says a person's gift will make room for them, right? Your gift will make room for you, and it will bring important people. So if it's going to make room for you, then it's going to put you in the places and spaces that you belong, right? God gave you a gift and you got to open the gift, right? If you never open your gift, then you never get to see what's inside. Somebody gave you a beautiful gift. Let's say somebody gave you $1 million and they put it in a box and you never open their gift. That gift is useless. It's useless because you don't know what's inside that box. You don't know what you could do with that box because you never looked inside. And that's how we are doing our gifts. God gives us a gift and we just not unwrapping it. We're just holding on to it. And what are you holding on for? So you never know what your potential is. You never know what you're capable of because you're not even opening the gift, right? Of like, oh, well, I'm just going to wait. What you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Tomorrow ain't promised tomorrow ain't promised to anybody. Right? One thing is for sure, we are not getting out of here alive. That's for sure, right? And so if that's the case, then what are you going to do with your now? What are you going to do with your current? What are you going to do with your life right now? What are you going to do with your gifts? Are you going to keep them wrapped up? Are you going to keep them on the doorstep? What are you doing with your gifts? And then if somebody take your gift off your doorstep and they found $1 million, now you sitting there looking like, they stole my gift. They stole my money. You was never planning on opening it anyway. You was never planning on opening it anyway, and you watching somebody else reap the benefits off your gift. That is what y'all doing right now. Stop doing that. Open up your gifts and start using them. That's the purpose of you having them. The purpose of you having them is so that you can make way for yourself, so you can make room for yourself, so that you can make a life for yourself. Utilize what you have and start putting those things into action. Y'all with me or what? Let me know if I lost y'all. You with me or what? Thank you so much, Sheila from VA. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Thank you. Thank you. And you have to believe and you have to move. You have to. You have to. You will not get a do-over or a replay on this life. Do it now, please. You will not. You will not. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is not I'm going to come back around and fix it. You may believe in reincarnation, and that may even exist, right? And I'm not saying that it don't, right? And I'm not saying anything about anybody who believes that, right? But one thing is for certain, you know what you have today. You know what you have right here in this present moment. You know that you have this moment in time. What are you doing with this moment in time? Stop leaving your gifts unwrapped. Stop waiting for the perfect time for you to open it. It's like people who buy things and don't want to use it, and they holding on to it and holding on to it, and it's collecting dust. Why are you holding on to this? Like, what? Oh, it's too pretty to use. But when do you want to use it? You want to just look at it? How useful is it of a gift if you just looking at it and it's just collecting dust? Like, it's not even being used. What is the purpose of that? There is no purpose. It serves no purpose at all. So use your gifts. Again, unwrap your gifts. See what you have inside. There's so much potential inside these gift boxes that God's given us. Open them and use them, because that's what they're for. They're not for you to save for a special occasion. They're not for you to save until, oh, I'm waiting for the perfect time. That's not what they're there for. They're there for you to use all the time. Why? Because more will come. More will come. We sitting there, we waiting, because I got to shine. I gotta come out and be like, dang. No, use it now. You're going to have more times to shine. You're going to have more opportunities to showcase your stuff, but you gotta believe and move. You gotta believe and move, okay? Good morning, the manager. Good morning, Kay. Kay said good morning and happy Winning Wednesday, everyone. Oh my, she talking about me. Listen. Listen, how many of y'all would be mad if you left your gift on your steps for a month? Right? You left this gift on your steps for a month, and people walking by and they seeing your gift outside, but you ain't opening it. You walk in the house, you still just walk by it. You don't pick it up. You don't even bring it in the house. You just leave it outside. Somebody comes along and they like, you know what? She must not want this box because it's been out here for a month. And then they take your box and you see them open it on your Ring camera. On your Ring camera, and you see they opened up this box, and this box is full of money. Full of money. And they walking off and skipping, and here you go pissed off that they got your box full of money that you didn't want, that you left out there for a month, and they skipping off with your money, and you sitting up there pissed and mad, and now you want to go follow and chase them down and go find who they are so that you could get your money back. They don't work like that. You gave it away. You didn't want it. You didn't want it. And this is what we are telling God when we have gifts that we're not using. I don't want this gift. I don't know if I like this gift. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I want to open this gift because I don't know. What are we doing? What are we doing? We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better. My grandma had so many gifts still in their boxes. Wow. She treasured the item, but was saving them. Poor grandma missed out on the blessings of those gifts because she did not open them. Yep. Preach, preacher. Start opening up your gifts. And don't be mad. And this is what I'm saying. You mad when somebody else is doing something that you wanted to do. You mad when somebody running with your idea and they making money off your idea. That's exactly what I mean. Like, just imagine the box with the money and think about somebody running off with the idea that you had. And now they are very successful and they making a lot of money from off of the idea that you had that you've never put into motion, but they move faster than you because they weren't waiting for the perfect opportunity. They weren't waiting till they were ready. They weren't saying that they was shy about getting on live and doing all the things, and they got out there and they did it, and they did it ugly. They did it and they still was successful while doing it. And you sitting there looking at them like, dang, that was my idea. That was my idea. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. We got to cut that out. We got to cut it out, right? God is going to meet you halfway, but you got to do some work. God's going to meet you more than halfway, but you got to start moving, right? That's what the alignment is all about. I'm going to start moving because I believe that God is going to work this thing out for me. I'm going to move, and when I'm moving, He's going to bless my steps. Does anybody believe that? I mean, I do. And I just want to ask y'all, right? If you multiply anything by 0, what are you going to get? Question. If you multiply anything by 0, what are you going to get? Somebody put it in the chat. Please and thank you. Please. Thank you. Please. Thank you. If you multiply anything by 0, what are you going to get? God will definitely meet you, but you got to be moving. You definitely got to be moving. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. God can't multiply 0. I mean, God could do all things, right? But you got to want it, right? You've got to want it. So if you're not going to put in 0, you're going to give 0 effort. God can't multiply that because it's still going to equal 0, correct? So you got to make sure that you're working, and you got to make sure that you're doing what you have to do. This is the same thing like somebody praying for, you want healing. Somebody got sick, they praying for healing. They're praying for healing. Let's say they have cancer or they have something, right? You praying for healing, and you know that your body is susceptible to cancer, but yet you still smoking. But you're praying to God. You on your knees. You crying. You talking in tongues. You in your Bible. You doing all the things that look like you got faith. You doing all the things that sound like you want God to bless your mess. But you sitting there still smoking, knowing that this thing is hurting you. So how do you expect God to heal you when you don't even decide? You're not even deciding to help do some of the work that could help heal you, and do the work that's going to help heal you. How do you expect that to happen? Right? It can't. You want God to do the above, the supernatural and the amazing and all that other stuff, but you don't even want to do none of the work for yourself. So how are you expecting somebody else? Oh, not somebody else, because God is not somebody else. How are you expecting God to give more than what you're willing to give? How? That doesn't make sense, right? That means that we got to be working towards it. If I'm praying for healing, then I got to be doing some of the work too. I got to be doing, okay, so that may mean changing my diet. So yeah, it might be hard, but I got to start changing my diet. I got to slowly start. I got to wean myself off of this thing. I got to wean myself off of that. I got to eat more of this. I need to take this supplement. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to pray. I need to meditate, and I need to, all those things. I need to do those things in order for me to heal. And if God sees that you're working, God will work towards you, right? And so then you can say, well, the healing was a collaborative effort, right? Because I knew that in order for me to heal, I know that in order for me to be healed, I needed to quit smoking. I knew I needed to stop eating this. I knew I needed to start walking more. Right? If you know all those things, but you're doing the opposite, then you're not helping God do the job. So you're sabotaging yourself. You're sabotaging your own goals. You're sabotaging your blessing. Hello. You're sabotaging your blessing. So we have to start moving in the direction of the things that we say that we want. And if we're saying that we want something, then we got to be moving like we want it so that it can be blessed. Right? Sheila from VA said, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Facts. So I'm going to ask you, because we have some time. So I'm going to ask you some questions. And again, this is our multiple choice type thing. Okay. This is our multiple choice game. And I know we usually do this on a Friday, but ChatGPT said, you want a game today? I said, yes, indeed I do. Yes, indeed, I do. Thank you so much for asking. So, question number 1. Well, it's not really a question. It's kind of like a scenario. So, remember, we're only putting the letters in. You have a free hour today. Remember, we're on the 30-day challenge. If you are a part of the 30-day challenge on the Facebook group or not, and I'm just talking about it here, act like you are a part of the 30-day challenge and still respond, right? You have a free hour today. What are you going to do with it? You're going to A, scroll on your phone to relax. Are you going to B, work on your most important goal for the challenge? Are you going to C, start a new project that's not related to your main goal? And let me tell y'all, I do that a lot. I got to stop it. I had to stop myself this morning because I was about to go in a whole direction. I was like, you woke up late. You did your workout. You ain't got much time to do what you got to do. You don't got time to be going off on a tangent. You ain't got that kind of time. Focus. Get back in alignment. So let me know what you would do. And I want your honest answer. Don't tell me the right answer. I want your honest answer. You have a free hour today. What are you going to do with it? A, scroll on your phone so that you can relax. And that's in quotes. Scroll on your phone so that you can relax. B, work on your most important goal for the challenge. Or are you going to C, start a new project that's not related to your main goal? What are you going to do? This is the new you. We got to do new things, right? You gotta do new things in this new you. Right? It's stepping outside of your comfort zone, is doing things you would not normally do. What is the new you going to be doing? All right, so the new you is going to be working on your challenge. Let's get it. Let's go. Big Mish said D. Taking a nap. Just kidding. B. Oh my goodness. Yes, the answer is B. You protect time for what matters. If you want to work towards your goal, then guess what? Do something that's going to move you closer to it. Do something that's going to move you closer to the goal. Okay? Number two, you miss a day on your 30-day challenge. That's understandable, right? Some days we just don't feel like it. Some days life is lifing. Some days things just get away from us quickly and we don't, you know what I'm saying? We trying to scramble and trying to pick up the pieces. Some days, right? School starting. Some people got kids going back to school. So now they working. They got to figure out what their life is like now. You got sports. You have school shopping. You got classes to register for. You got to take your kid to school. There's a bunch of things that's going on, right? You got practices, all types of things is happening. So it's easy to a day or two or a week to slip away from you, right? So you miss a day on the 30-day challenge. What are you going to do? A, quit and start over next month? Are you going to B, keep going like it never happened? Or are you going to C, reflect, reset, and get right back on track? What are you going to do? You miss a day on your 30 weeks, not 30 weeks. You don't got 30 weeks, you got 30 days. You miss a day on your 30-day challenge. What are you going to do? Are you going to A, quit and start over next month? Are you going to B, keep going like it never happened? Or are you going to C, reflect, reset, and get right back on track? All right, so I see a C, I see a B. All right, and so C is reflect, reset, and get right back on track. And B is keep going like it never happened. What is your answer? Put it in the chat. 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 What are you going to do? You miss a day. Again, life is going to life. Things are going to happen. We are not going to always be able to do what we're supposed to do because we got to take kids to school. We got to go shopping. We got to go food shopping. We got to cook dinner. We got to cook breakfast. We got to meal prep. We got to do things. We got meetings. We got a lot of things going on in life. We having babies. Not we, but Melissa. Because we done over here. But what are you going to do? B and C. Okay, B and C, those are good. So the answer is C. It's about consistency, not perfection, right? It's about you just doing it. It's about you just showing up. It's about you showing up. Listen, when I was working out this morning, I did not feel like it. I tell you, when I finished doing my little stretching thing, and then I had to get on the bike afterwards, I was like, when I reached 3 minutes on the bike, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I'm like, I was on the bike struggling. I'm like, I am so tired. I can't believe it. And I looked at the time. I was like, it's only 3 minutes. Oh my God. And I'm sitting there whining like a baby. Whining like a baby to myself because nobody cares if I whine. So whining to myself, but I still was whining. Nonetheless, still whining. Good morning, Michelle Robinson. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you are doing well this morning. All right, so number 3, you feel unmotivated, which is understandable again, right? All of these things are understandable. You feel unmotivated. What are you going to do? Are you going to A, wait until you feel like it? Because it's all about feelings. It's the way that I feel on the inside. Remember Dave Chappelle said that? It's the way that I feel on the inside. All right, so are you going to wait until you feel like working? Are you going to B, do the easiest task on your list? Or are you going to C, do the most important task anyway? Doing better, yes. I'm so glad to hear that. So glad to hear that. So the question is, not the question, but the scenario. You feel unmotivated. So what are you going to do? Are you going to A, wait until you feel like working? Are you going to B, do the easiest task on your list first? Or are you going to C, do the most important task anyway? What are you going to do? All right, so we got some C's so far. What are you going to do? You want me to run it through one more time? Wait until you feel like working. B, do the easiest task on your list. Or C, do the most important task anyway. What are you going to do? So we got some C's in the chat. And so Martini got to be in there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so the answer is, that's my drum. That's my drum roll. The answer is C, discipline over motivation. Discipline over motivation, right? You're not going to always be motivated to do anything, right? You're not. But if you're disciplined, you're going to do what you got to do, right? Now, we're not always going to be motivated, okay? So we got two more. You're overwhelmed. Thank you so much. Discipline over motivation. I'm telling y'all, put that on a post-it and stick it somewhere. You're overwhelmed. So, are you going to A, avoid everything until you feel better? I'm so stressed out. I'm so tired. I can't do it. I can't think. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till I feel like doing it. I'm going to wait till I feel better. Okay? So that's A. You're overwhelmed. So you're going to A, avoid everything until you feel better. Are you going to B, do one small thing to create momentum? Are you going to C, complain to friends about how stressed you are? What are you going to do? You're overwhelmed. So what are you going to do? Are you going to A, avoid everything until you feel better? Are you going to B, do one small thing to create momentum? Are you going to C, complain to friends about how stressed you are? What are we doing? What are we doing here? All right, where are we? Where are we? Doing better. Yes. Okay, so we had C, C's, B, C. Okay. Wait a minute. No. It's after this one. It was after discipline over motivation. So it's B. Okay. B, the old me, A, the new me, B. Got you. Listen, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. The becoming of the new you. Yes. All right, so the answer is B. Small steps lead to big shifts, right? You're not just going to jump and have everything's going to change. Things got to take small steps to get there. And we good with that because we know, right? All right, let's get it. Let's go. Somebody put shift in the chat so I could see where the answers change. Somebody please put shift in the chat, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. Please, thank you. Please, thank you. Please, thank you. Magic, 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 magic. Okay, that beat was after I complained. Listen, I was complaining that I told you I was complaining to myself this morning. Complaining to myself. Even I didn't want to listen to me. Like, girl, shut up and ride this bike. That's what I told myself. Girl, shut up and ride this bike so you can get it over with. Oh my gosh. You ain't got to love it. Just do it. Goodness. All right. So this is our last one, y'all. Our last one. You hit a milestone. You hit a milestone. So what do you want to do with that? Are you going to A, celebrate briefly, then stop working as hard? Because now you could coast. Are you going to B, celebrate and keep the same pace? Are you going to C, celebrate and turn up the pressure for the next level? What are you going to do? You hit this milestone, you're excited, you're celebrating. Yay, 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 me. I did it. 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 So what are we doing? Are we A, celebrating briefly, then stop working as hard? Are we going to C, celebrate and keep the same pace? Or are we going to C, celebrate and turn up the pressure for the next level? What are we going to do? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, y'all. Let me know in the chat. All right, so I got some C's. I got some B's. All right, let's get it. I got a B and a C. All right, so the answer is C. This is the new you. The new you is going to celebrate and turn up the pressure for the next level. It's going to turn up the pressure for the next level because why? Momentum is a gift. And what did we say about gifts? We are not wasting them. I want y'all to think of your gift that you have on the inside as multi-million-dollar gifts that God has put inside of you, and it's wrapped in a box, and it's time for you to unwrap it so that you can go ahead and utilize these gifts, right? Momentum is a gift. Don't waste it. Melissa got a D in here. She said, I have a tendency not to celebrate my wins and just keep going. No, we need to stop and celebrate. Because if we continue to do that, we're going to overlook all of the things, overlook all of the wins that we had getting there. You know what I'm saying? And then it's not going to feel as good. So you want to make sure that you celebrate every step of the way. Every step of the way, just like we celebrate a birthday every year, we need to celebrate. Just like we celebrate these holidays, we need to celebrate. And if you don't celebrate the holidays and you celebrate something else, just like that, we need to make sure we are acknowledging that we've accomplished something that we set out to do. Sorry, I missed the question. The question was, you hit a milestone. So what are you going to do? Are you going to A, celebrate briefly, then stop working as hard? Are you going to B, celebrate and keep the same pace? Or are you going to C, celebrate, are you going to celebrate and turn up the pressure for the next level? That was the question, right? So we're going to make sure, and I'm going to make sure that you all and we all celebrate everything, all of the accomplishments. Because again, what are we waiting for? Why are we waiting? We waiting for a big win for us to celebrate something that we wanted to do? Why? No, it's just like them people who give their babies birthdays, half birthdays. What is a half birthday? And so I never did a half birthday, but I'm like, well, if we want to celebrate life, why not? If you want to celebrate every day you wake up because it's still a gift, do it. Do whatever is going to build that momentum. Do whatever is going to make you happy. Do whatever is going to make you keep on going and thriving. And, not surviving, not just surviving. You want to thrive, right? So whatever's making you feel good and it's going to give you that momentum, keep doing more of that. It's going to give you that confidence. Keep doing more of that. Because who's going to celebrate you? You need to celebrate you all the time. Everybody ain't going to be happy with your win. And you don't have to say, well, I'm waiting for this big win so everybody could be happy that I got it. No, it don't matter to everybody else because it's not going to serve anybody else. It's for me. It's for me to feel good. And then we don't have to be, and I tell y'all all the time when people be like, oh, well, you got to be humble about things. There's some things you could be humble about, but celebrating your wins ain't one of them. And if the people around you are not happy that you're celebrating the win and that you've accomplished something, then you got the wrong people around you. You need to be around people that want to celebrate and want to see you win. You need to be around people who want to see you grow. You need to be around people who are like, yeah, girl, let's do it. Let's do it. You want help? You want me to do this? What can I do? How can I serve you? What can we do? How can we collaborate? Those are the type of people you need in your circle. You don't need people like, oh, girl, you did that. What you celebrating for? You think you all that? You don't need those people. Let them people go. Drop them, prune them. Cut off the suckers. That's what they call on the tomato plant. I'm not calling people suckers. I'm just saying that's what they call on the tomato plant. Cut off the suckers. Because it's not giving you the energy that you need. Actually, it's wasting energy going into a worthless place. Ooh. Right? It's wasting the energy going into a worthless place. So cut that off because they're not serving you. You want to bear fruit and you want something that's going to support support the stem. You want something, if you got to put the stick in the dirt, and here I go with the garden because I see myself doing it. If you have to put the stick in the dirt to protect the stem so that the stem can continue to grow and it has some support, then you do what you need to do so that you can produce the fruit so that you can eat. That's what I got to say about today. That's what I got to say about today. Okay, so you said B, celebrate and keep the same pace. No, girl, we got to keep the momentum going. We got to celebrate and turn it up. Turn it up, turn it up. So with that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed today. I know I was a little bit spicy. No, I wasn't that spicy today. I wasn't spicy today. No, I wasn't. But I hope you all enjoyed today. I hope there was a message in there for you. Remember, do not allow your gifts to just be sitting there unwrapped on your doorstep and it's $1 million in that gift box. Don't let that just sit there, right? Do something about it. Open up the gift and start using it. You open up the gift so you can start using that money to do the things that you said you wanted to do, right? You want freedom, you want vacations, you want to purchase homes, you want to do all those things. Use the money that's in the box so that you can do it. And the money that's in the box is your gift. So let's get it going. So with that being said, y'all, make sure that y'all share this out with somebody, especially if somebody needs what the message was today. Share this out, and y'all already know I'm on the road to 1,500 in 30 days. So I need all the help that I could get. So y'all make sure y'all share this out. If you are watching me right now and you are not subscribed, I need you to subscribe. Also, what I need you to do is hit the like button, because if y'all have me out here begging for likes, like I be shucking and jiving trying to hit the like. Listen, hit the like button. Also turn on your notifications bell so that you will be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. I am Bubble Babes, BABEZ University everywhere. So follow me on social media, and do not forget, I am going live today at noon or noonish. So it might be like 12:30. I will be going live, and we will be assembling the composition notebooks that we created earlier. And I'm probably going to go again in the evening because my views are higher in the evening, so I may do that too. So we'll see, Mr. Wilson. All right, so Sheila from VA says, building and maintaining momentum requires a combo of clear goals, celebrating successes, providing support, and fostering, I hate that word, fostering collaboration. But I love where you're going with it. Thank you so much for sharing, Sheila from VA. You all, I will see you tomorrow morning, God willing, at 9 a.m. for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. I will also see y'all tonight on Martini's live and Chantel's live and on my live. So y'all make sure that y'all in the building. And with that being said, y'all, if you are a member of my YouTube group, because if y'all not a member, y'all need to go on ahead and be a member. If you're a member on my YouTube group, it's right there. It says join, right next to my name, right there on YouTube. Join. I put the template in for the composition notebook. So if you want to create some composition notebooks, either to sell, or you wanted to make it an addition to something, you want to do a giveaway, or you want to just make some journals because you have a Zen brand or something like that, and you want to make it as a gift to send to your audience, you can do that with your own prints and everything. So I have that in there. It has the front and the back cover. And with that being said, I'm out of here because I got a lot to do with my day. I will talk to you all later. Y'all have the most amazing day. Bye, y'all.